Hey guys, it's Cory from SuperKamiGuru9000, and this is going to be another special video. I'm talking, of course, about the announcement that they are going to make a live-action Bleach movie. Now, this isn't really that new of news because this is something that has been in the talks for the last couple of years. There's been a few rumors over the past, since 2008, that they were going to make a live-action adaptation of the Bleach manga. And ever since then, I've always been kind of skeptical, and I think a lot of people can agree with me because, let's face it, a lot of anime and manga haven't really translated that well into live action. And a lot of ones in the past can kind of show us that. Of course, Dragon Ball Evolution is probably the best example, and let's face it, that movie was simply made because they had a big name on their hand and they wanted to make a little bit of money, and it looks like that's what they're going to be doing with Bleach here, but I could be wrong. You know, the movie isn't out yet, they haven't shown who's going to be acting in it, so I can't really fully say yet. However, we can only speculate, and the only thing I can speculate so far is they're probably going to do what they were going to be doing with the live-action Akira movie, or Akira, if you want to be really accurate. It's going to be whitewashed, so to speak. This is, of course, where they take some actors that are typically Asian, and they turn them into white people. I mean, let's take a look here. We got Ichigo Kurosaki and Renji Abarai. These are two of some of the main characters from Bleach. Very Japanese-y looking people, you know, obviously their names, for Christ's sake, is Ichigo Kurosaki, so I think it would be kind of undermining if they were actually going to cast a white person and still name him Ichigo. Let's look at Dragon Ball Evolution again. Yes, the main character is an alien of sorts, and he's played by Justin Chatwin, a white kid, and his name is Goku. Something about this just doesn't add up, and I think it's kind of insulting to the original source material all in all. And let's look at it this way. Let's say Japan decided to make a Superman movie. How would you feel if you saw a Japanese-made Superman movie where Superman is Asian? It just wouldn't seem right, would it? And that's pretty much what's going on with this series. They're going to change a lot of things that are going on with it. And the whole concept of Bleach in general, I think, is going to be really hard to translate to American audiences, because the whole concept of Soul Society and the fact that the Shinigami are like the Japanese version of the Grim Reapers, I think that's going to be kind of hard to translate over. And I think they're going to have to change a lot about Soul Society. They're going to have to maybe not make them samurai anymore, which is basically what they are. I mean, the Shinigami themselves, you know, they basically go under the rule of the samurai and everything, and I don't know how they're going to change this for the American release, and even more so how they're going to adapt the story in general. Are they just going to show the first part of the series where Ichigo gets his powers? Are there going to be Hollows? Are there going to be Quincy? Are there going to be a Ronkar? We have no idea, and that's a problem with these live-action films. They try to condense things, and seeing as how Bleach is one of those shonen series that go on for a very, very long time, I just don't see how it's going to work properly. But it's pretty obvious that I'm very skeptical about this film. I'm afraid it's going to get whitewashed. I'm afraid it's just not going to be that good. It's obviously not going to appeal to fans of the series. It's going to try to appeal to people who are not into it. It's kind of like the Resident Evil movies. They're based on the video games, but they honestly don't really have anything in common aside from the fact that there's viruses that create monsters. That's really it. This is probably going to have swords, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they go all Michael Bay with it. So, I mean, they haven't shown anything yet, so who knows? Maybe this could be the best movie ever made. There's no telling, you know. We could have a hit on our hands, but until we have any casting decisions shown and some actual footage and what they're going to do with it, I can't say anything yet. But I'd like to know what you guys are thinking about this brand new Bleach movie. It's not the first anime movie, and it's obviously going to open the floodgates for even more if it is successful. So if you guys just want to leave your comments about what you're thinking about this, and if you want to be even bolder, leave me your casting decisions. I'd like to know what you guys think. Who should play these Bleach characters? And if you can actually think of some good Asian actors, that would... Remember, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And thumbs up for no whitewashing. And that's pretty much this video, guys. SuperKamiGuru9000, out.